What's up, guys? Dark.Pch here. I'm here to talk about something that's been going on, and it's pretty much the concern of Brawl. Like, is Brawl done? K-Tar was this weekend, and people think, after K-Tar, this is the last big major tourney for Brawl. Like, what's gonna happen? Are people done? They're gonna wait for Smash 4? What's the deal? So I just want to talk about my opinions and concerns on that. Um, First off, if you want your game to Brawl to still be alive, more tournaments, just host tournaments, keep playing the game, keep going to events. Basically it. Why does the hype of Smash 4 have to be the death of, a game that, you enjoy playing? I mean, Smash 4 is going to be a totally different game from Brawl, Melee, PM, 64. There's still gonna be new mechanics and whatever. So a lot of people, they're thinking right now that I'm gonna just wait to Smash 4 because Brawl is just a broken game, and when Smash 4 comes out, yeah, it's a fresh new start, and a lot of people, they're gonna be in the lab trying to figure out new stuff. Be the first one to discover set tech and whatever, so they could be known for it and feel like somebody big. They're gonna post a lot of videos. They're going to try to be the best set character, all that stuff, man. That's what everybody's going for. So they think like, they're going to be saved, which in reality, you really don't know that. And I kind of guarantee you that in Smash 4, there's going to be characters that already people going to cry about. Like, people are already crying about Little Mac. Like, we don't know, we just seen his fighting style, whatever. People crying about Little Mac, like, oh my god, Little Mac is too OP, he's gonna be broken, this and that. Like, that's all they focus on. They focus on strengths of freaking characters. Like, they're not paying attention to weaknesses. That's how you beat somebody. You go on about the weakness, not freaking worrying about the strengths. Little Mac, from the video, alright, he has a good ground game. But if characters can, shut it down or get him in the air, Little Mac is done. He can't fight in the air, and once you get him off the stage, rest in peace. But people don't think like that. But yeah, this is not about that right now. Um, so yeah, like, people, are, most people now, they're pretty much getting tired of Brawl because, top 8, it always consists of, Meta Knight and, Ice Climbers. That's all it is. Meta Knight, Ice Climbers. Meta Knight, Ice, that's it. That's all people see, and they're kind of getting tired of it. Because, like, what's the point of, practicing, trying to put in all this work, just to freaking lose to the same characters in top 8? You just see the same characters winning. Like, what the heck? People want something new and fresh and whatnot. So that's how they're like, what, the heck with this, man. There's no point. I'm just gonna wait to Smash 4, and and I'll be saved. Which, as I said, before, that I bet you when Smash 4 comes out, there's are gonna be characters already people gonna be crying about. Because every fighting game, there's going to be at least a handful of characters that seem broken, cheap, breaking the game, whatever. There's always gonna be characters like that. And a fighting game, there is no escape. You cannot go into a new fighting game and expect that it will be, clean. I mean, the closest fighting game to that I can think of, the closest one, is probably Skullgirls, if anything. Skullgirls. That's the only thing. Now, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on Skullgirls. But my opinion, I think, is probably the most balanced fighting game I've seen thus far. But either way, a large percent majority of fighting games is always gonna be a character that's just ridiculous OP. So I don't know why people tend to think, alright, going to the new Smash, a new fighting game, etc., or a new sequel to fighting game, that they're going to be saved. Because then with Smash 4, give it like a year or two, people are already gonna be crying about the game. Because like I said, people are usually spoiled. People are already gonna be crying about the game. They're gonna go on about something like freaking Mario Kart came out, and I'm already hearing people complaining about that game already. Like Mario Kart came out and just like already so many people complain about like how the game is or how certain stuff work. I'm like, damn, dude, the game just dropped on the map like freaking like 2 days ago, bro. Like, what's up? You know? So, like, people think it is they're just going to be saved, and it's not. And like with the concerns of Brawl and top 8 being Meta Knight and Ice Climbers. With Ice Climbers, there's at least two solid characters that can take them out. Two solid characters that can take them out, and that would be Peach and Rob. Peach and Rob do really good against Ice Climbers. Like they could give Ice Climbers the business. But then again, two things usually happen. Ice Climbers run to a Peach and Rob, and they just don't do it, and they just counter pick Meta Knight, and that's it. Or they just don't get that far to play these Ice Climbers players. But yeah, most likely Meta Knight, Ice Climbers, and people are just getting tired of it, which is understandable because seeing the same stuff is boring, this and that, blah 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 blah. But at the same time, like, dude, don't act like this is the first game where this freaking characters that that are taking over. Melee is kind of like the same thing. You see either Fox or Falco, and a random blonde, a random white woman there, you know, but like, come on, like, there's always gonna be something. So don't make excuses about a game having a character, which is a reason not to play it. Because with Smash 4 has those characters and all these gimmicks and broken tactics that somebody's gonna find out. Then what you gonna say? You gonna complain about Smash 2? Then what happened? Are you going to migrate back to Melee like what a lot of people did? Or are you gonna migrate back to Brawl like like some people might do if Smash 4 turned out to be a game that's kind of ridiculous? Like, dude, just play the game that you want. That's it. The heck with other games. You act like it's people are acting like Smash 4 for Brawl is like Persona 4 Arena 2. Like, Persona 4, right, has Persona 4 Arena 2 coming out, which basically it's the same thing, except there's new mechanics to the game, such as what is it? Some moves are probably safer on block than usual. You have the shadow style. Your meter can be used in different ways. There's like a few changes, but pretty much like kind of the same game engine with just 4 new characters. Like with that, alright. Then in a case like that, alright, you can drop Persona 4 Arena. That's not even relevant anymore, and just go to Persona 4 Arena 2. You know, with Smash, all 3 Smash games. I guess you want to throw in PM. They're pretty much different. You know, they're like all different games. They don't follow up like previously, like, oh, Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter, Ultra Street. Like, they don't do that. So I don't see why there's a reason to say, oh, alright, Brawl, let's pack it up and just all go to Smash 4. You know, you can still hold events for Brawl, whatever game you want to keep alive. If you want to keep it alive, don't complain about it. Don't be afraid. Do something about it. You can even hold events just for that one game. So that way, at an event, people are focused on that one game and not just, giving charity to that and then play another game at the event. If it wants to be Melee, just do Melee. If it wants to be Brawl, just do Brawl. You want it to be 64, Smash 4, just do that. That way you can all keep all games alive. All these games that people first came into the community with, like, if you got into the community through Melee, if you first got into the scene through Brawl, if you somehow got into the scene through Project M, and with the new game comes out with, future new players, if they first came through the scene through, through Smash 4, just, keep your game alive, dude. Just, you want it there, keep hosting tournaments for it. Don't let the new hype of a Smash game, Smash 4, just decide the fate of this game that you first, came in, you made friends that probably changed a lot of people's lives. Just keep playing the game. Stop thinking that Smash 4 is gonna save you and that you're gonna be like some top player now, because they won't be a lot of bullshit like freaking Melee and some of the bullshit. I mean, not Melee, PM, Brawl, yeah. Some of the bullshit in Brawl, and even though Melee still has some, crazy crap in there, but still, don't think Smash 4 is going to save you. That, you know what, I'm gonna just quit because Brawl is dumb. It's a dumb game. Whatever. I'm tired of seeing top 8 with, you know, brain dead freaking characters that people can just pick and, blah blah blah. All these complaints. And you think Smash 4 is gonna save you? Because I guarantee you, it would not save you. It's a new game. Give it like a year or so, and that game is, watch. There's gonna be some crazy stuff that people are gonna be abusing with either the mechanics of the game or the character itself. It's still gonna be there. And then, like I said, what you gonna do then? You gonna complain about that too? Like, if that's the case, just don't play Smash, because no matter what Smash game you play, there is still going to be something there. Either an OP character that everybody's gonna run to when stuff gets rough, or a player's just gonna pick because, he just wants the best option possible just to get his money. And, there's always gonna be something there. So, what are you gonna do? What game are you gonna run to? Are you just gonna stick with Smash 4 no matter how ridiculous that game might be? It turned out to be, just because it's the new Smash? Like, come on, man. Just don't let Smash 4 be relevant to the lifespan of a game. Cause like I said, back in the day when Brawl came out, Melee was on his deathbed. Like, Melee was just pretty much, there was nothing going on for Melee. And then Revival Melee came out, and then for a New York tournament, everybody came through. All top players from all over, they came through, and they kept their game alive because they were dedicated to, improve the scene, and, all this and that. And now look, 2014, look what's going on with Melee. MOG with Melee. So, like I'm saying, you want your game alive, just keep playing your game. Alright? Don't listen to what anybody tells you. Keep playing your game. Band together. You guys are a community. The Melee community, they did their thing to keep the game alive. Brawl community, PM community, whatever. Just keep your shit alive. Keep doing what you want. TOs, don't stop hosting tournaments for your game. Just because Smash 4 is coming out, alright, whatever. Don't stop hosting tournaments for your game. You can still host tournaments for Smash 4 when it drops on the map. But at the same time, either have, I don't know, Brawl, Melee, whatever, as a side event, or just have one event for one game, which I think is better. Because, like, what Wes was saying, I was talking to Wes, and we think it's better that, tournaments should just have one game. Or if you're gonna have like multiple games, have one game finish on one day, and then the next day go through the other games so tournaments run smoother. But that's a topic for another video or all that. Or Wes might probably make the video, or he probably made it already. I don't know, but yeah, man. Final verdicts on it. Just don't let Smash 4 be relevant to any Smash game that you love to play, you want to keep alive, and keep doing your thing at it. Alright? Because even 64, like, 64 still, like, goes hard. There's still people that play that game competitive, man. Like, come on, 64. That game came out when, I don't know, I was in diapers or something. Or probably when you were still in the womb, Like, come on, man. That 64, the dedication that people still play the game competitive, like, come on, man. That's something. Alright, so don't let Smash 4 just, be like, oh, alright, I'm done with Melee, I'm done with Brawl, I'm done with PM, I'm done with 64, because these games are just ridiculous, broken, there's too much crap that I just don't want to deal with, it's annoying, it's not fun, it takes the fun out the game, it breaks the game, I'ma just go to Smash 4 and I will be safe, because I guarantee you would not be safe. Like I said, there's still going to be something ridiculous there, and people are just going to complain about it. Alright, so yeah, that's my intake on it. That's my input. You guys can share your thoughts, comment, rate, all that typical YouTube stuff below. Um, and yeah, man, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.